Welcome folks, welcome to another Let's Play. I'm Black Templar and this is Halo 4. This is the fourth installment of the Halo series of the main campaign. Now before we get started, I know most of you know as bottom here, Spartan Ops. I will be doing Spartan Ops, but that will be in its own separate playthrough because Spartan Ops is set just after, I think it's just after Halo 4's end. So we will be doing Halo 4 Spartan Ops after the main story arc. So let's get into it. So Halo's gonna have a long playlist run, and as far as the new Halo goes, guys, by the time it's recording, I don't know if I'll be playing it or not. But anyway, folks, let's dive into the world of Halo 4 and see how our good old buddy Master Chief has been doing since Halo 3 and his cryo sleep. So prologue, options, heroic as always. Oh, that's another thing I'm going to say right now. For the Spartan Ops, I will be doing it on normal because we want to get through that quickly to get to 5. Because Spartan Ops is just a side story. It's not like the main story like ODST was. Or, I believe, what was your game? Reach. But, anyway, let's pick some. Now, yep, birthday shot. They really pull back on the skills because there was also fun skills. Because most of it's all about, co-op and all that, which is kind of sucky. Anyhow, let's go. Catherine Halsey is interrogated deep within a secret-only facility. Yes, Halsey's back.
Tell me about the children. Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified?
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
Right. Now, I'll talk about this because I talked about this a while ago in Halo 3, if you remember. If you don't, go check out my Halo 3 playthrough after this one. 4 years after the Halo event. Ah, so it's been 4 years. You remember when I talked about the degradation? Well, there it is. My proof. Because the Spartans lacked, any human, interaction, and they were slowly degrading into sociopathic tendencies. It just shows you that about the Spartans. They were a unique group. Yes, they were kidnapped children, but they were a unique group, and unfortunately, they were degrading. And looks like they only want to make more, but with more controllable elements. Oh, hello, what's this? Because that's what the AIs were for. The AIs were to keep them in line, but if they degrade the AIs, they've lost that, control thing. Oh, hey, Cortana. Wakey, wakey. And you're getting more skittish as well, Cortana.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
And John Spartan awakens.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Okay.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
Okay, so I've got a Magnum and an assault rifle. Excellent. Right, before we go any further, let me do a quick explanation so you guys are aware what's going on. Catherine Halsey is now being interrogated by Oni because Oni want to replace John Spartan. They don't trust her with the Spartan program because, methods are a little bit barbaric, and if the truth ever got out how the Spartans were created, it would cause a right uproar. And they want to replace him for John Spartan because he is the legendary Spartan, the best of the best, and they want to use him. They want to have someone to take his place, someone that they could control. Because let's be honest, they can't control John Spartan, and they're worried that the Spartans might rebel and go after them. Now, you remember what I said about the degradation about the Spartans? Well, there's my proof. Oh, hello, what's this? View records. What we got here?
This is the service record for Spartan John 117. Would you like to continue?
Hold to continue.
Frigate Pillar to fire the weapon and sacrifices the Autumn to destroy the Halo ring. Pursuing the Covenant flagship after an attack on Earth, Spartan 117 arrives at Halo Installation 05 to find the Covenant erupting into civil war. After preventing the Covenant from firing the ring, 117 followed them back to Earth in search of a Forerunner installation that can activate all the galaxy's halos.
So basically, guys, we're getting a little back history of how we got to this point.
The Covenant arrive at Earth and open a portal to the Ark, an extragalactic Forerunner installation that can fire the Halo array. Spartan 117 unites a joint Covenant UNSC team to pursue the Covenant to the Ark, where he successfully destroys the installation and prevents the rings from being used. When Spartan 117 attempts to escape from the Ark aboard the UNSC Forward Unto Dawn, the slip-space portal that the ship is passing through collapses. Aboard the aft section of the Dawn, Spartan 117...
And that's it. Pretty much it's telling us about our history, so now that we know that, let us skedaddle. Alright, so who's here causing a bit of a ruckus? Well, weapon systems is Scrag. I'm not surprised because this is half the Dawn. Now, like I said, 4 years have passed since the battle, so basically, a lot of people think he's dead, but like Catherine said the best, he's MIA. Till you find his body, he is practically, well, not dead. Because, well, like she said, do not underestimate the Spartans, especially him, because she knows that John is one of her best.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now.
Yeah, I don't think they want to, John. I think they don't want to find you because if you come back... Ew, what was that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us.
Alright. I don't think they want to find you, John, because I got a bad feeling that Oni does not want you alive because they fear that if you return
The elevator doors look sealed
and
tight.
decide to, let's say, follow Halsey, and Halsey might want to get rid of Oni and other naval intelligence,
Chief, be
they
careful.
might, you know... Oh, ouch.
Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Right.
Okay, climb. Because they'll probably find that if Halsey decides she wanted to get rid of the naval intelligence only, she might use you
Chief,
as
watch
a,
out!
you know, the leader.
Didn't
Now, this is
realize
one of the new
it
things about
deteriorated
Halo,
so
the
badly.
whole climbing aspect. Now, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Halo 4 is not one of my favorites because, well, you'll find out, you know, a little bit later why. But what the hell, an elite?
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've got truce with the elites. But something tells me these elites are maybe renegades. Assassination! Right. I mean, don't get me wrong, Halo 4 is the most well graphically designed game. There is no question on that front, right? But there are some elements I do have a question for, which
That's
we'll get
the
into
last
as the
of them.
game progresses. But like I said,
Find the
it's
override for the
graphically,
blast
you
shield
know,
so we
impressive.
can see what we're up against.
And that is a good question. Why are they... Storm... Oh, this is one of the new weapons. The Storm Rifle. basically similar to, I believe, the light. Yeah, it's basically like the carbine, but now it's more like a, how can I put it? It's more like a rapid fire gun. Right, here we are.
The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship.
Right, so they're rogues.
Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Oh,
Maybe they
great.
haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us!
Alright. Yeah, have this. One down. Do you Covenant not know who I am? But it looks like they're like the... If she's right, they're just a rogue faction. Because you remember two guys, the Covenant and us were on good terms, so they could be like a rogue faction, a splinter group that wasn't them part of the rebellion. Or they may be part of
We need to get off this ship.
the...
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Didn't the ship's sensors say we still had weapon systems online?
Yes, but since the ship was torn in half, we can't access the weapon stations. We'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
Now, they could have been, you know, part of the alliance with the humans, and or maybe they weren't. Maybe they were a group that were away from the whole thing, or they might have been like part of the elites and they decided to break off because they didn't agree with it. Whoa. Okay, all hell's breaking. Stickies! Damn it. I guess we need new armor. I mean, the armor is probably... We probably got new, like, better armor. Come here, you. Oh crap, where'd that come from?
That
There we
cruiser's
go.
shields are down. Assuming they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
raise them,
I'm
that
moving,
missile's gonna be
Cortana,
one
I'm
heck of a
moving.
surprise.
Now, for those who are unaware as well, I did forget to mention this. This game was done by 343 on their own. Remember when I said free, that they, you know, this was that Bungie and 343 split off, where, you know, 343 wanted to continue the Halo series, Bungie didn't. Bungie wanted to turn Halo into Destiny, but, you know, they separated on that matter. Oh, bloody hell. Because the funny thing was, right, 343 developers believed that, you know, that Halo had more mileage and had a more chance to make more of a story. They didn't want to go like MOBA or like online. You know what I mean? Oh, bloody hell. Now, I do like this aspect of the game. This is one of the few things I do like. That how when you go into the retina thing, you don't instantly like, go flying out. Like you like go in and get like kicked out once you've been hit. And I forgot about